Hello guys! Welcome to my channel!
YouTube nidal surprising Salish.
A is easily the worst excuse for a chair ever conceived. Need I explain what happens when you place your rear end on a sharp object that slowly expands outwards? I don't think either of us want to see that animated. This isn't Saw 3. So instead, let's pretend this chair is the worst on this list because of the inconvenience of sliding off either side if you become unbalanced. Yeah, that's a lot more pleasant than the alternative. Number 9. Z. The letter Z comes in looking a little more promising, but the moment you actually sit on it, you realize it's essentially a ridiculously elevated stool. The seat sits way too high, and now you can't actually reach the plate of tendies going cold several feet below you. At least swinging your legs is fun. Yeah, until you realize you're one hip movement away from toppling off and performing a perfect elbow drop right through the table. Number 8. V. The V chair is great if your dream seating experience involves becoming a compact, folded up version of yourself. Put it this way, your ankles were never meant to meet your sternum, but now they have, and they're in a loving relationship permanently. So yeah, being suddenly molded into an unintentional yoga pose invented by an evil chiropractor, not the selling point most chairs go with. Number 7. Y. Think of Y as V's slightly more forgiving cousin. It's not as deep, so your legs can actually leave the premises. They get to hang out in the real world instead of being jammed into triangular captivity. The problem is the entire structure is balanced on just one leg, like a flamingo, except this flamingo happens to have an inner ear infection and can't balance to save its life. You lean even slightly to the side and this thing's gonna tip over and fracture your skull in several places. Number 6. E. Now we're getting somewhere. Ever looked at a boring old chair or bench and thought, man, I wish instead of sitting next to me, the other person could sit above me. Yeah, me neither, but go with me on this one. The letter E has 3 horizontal platforms, 1 vertical spine. This is basically a bunk bed, but for chairs. You can sit on the top for a panoramic view of your room, or sit on the bottom for a more grounded experience. And if your friend wants to join, perfect. The downside, sitting on this shelf means your friend is now directly above you. And if they fall, which your clumsy friend always does, chances are you're getting dragged down with them. I'm noticing there's a lot of falling in this video. I like it. Number 5. G. G tries its best. It really does. It offers that nice curved shape. Nice to look at. Unfortunately, aesthetics don't always equal comfort. If you lean back, you immediately make physical contact with that little protruding spike at the top. I mean, it's not going to stab you too hard or anything like that, but it's definitely going to make those 10-hour gaming sessions the most excruciating experience of your life. Posture assisting chairs fear this letter, as do I say while slouched over at a 90-degree angle. Number 4. O. O is, let's be honest, it's not really a chair, is it? It's more of an inflatable fitness ball. Sitting on this thing means bouncing around your room like a toddler hopped up on Capri Suns. It's fun, meaning you will absolutely not be productive. The real issue is meal time. One bounce too strong and your spaghetti becomes abstract ceiling art. I guess I really am the Picasso of my generation. Number 3. C. The letter C is basically the luxury tier of alphabet seating. This is the egg chair, rounded and airy, suspended from above like you're some enlightened garden ornament. It cradles you and sways gently. It whispers, you're not doing any chores today. You really will sit in C for long enough, and there's a real chance you'll start narrating your own life in a soft, soothing documentary voiceover. The alphabet is rarely this kind, so appreciate it. Number 2. L. If you were to design a chair from scratch without knowing what a chair actually is, you'd probably create the letter L. It's the prototype, the blueprint, the default setting of chairs. A clean 90-degree angle, a flat seat, and a vertical backrest. No fuss, really. Simple as. The only issue is the lack of legs. You just sort of sit directly on the ground with the world's most perfectly shaped support behind you. You look like someone who forgot to assemble the rest of the furniture. Honestly, kind of wasted potential here. Exactly like myself. Ah, classic. Can't go one video without a self-deprecation joke. I wish it was a joke. Number 1. J. And at the top spot we have the letter J, the undisputed champion of alphabet seating. Everything about it screams comfort. That graceful curve holds you like it was designed by someone who actually cared about your lower back. And it's got that natural lounge chair recline built in, letting you sink in without folding you in half like some of the other letters. It's even